Bienvenidos al Green Room, yo soy Natasha Gargiulo. Nicholas Galitzine y Taylor Zakhar Perez protagonizan la comedia romántica LGBTQ+, Red, White y Royal Blue. Dirigida por Matthew Lopez, la película es una adaptación de la novela de Casey McQuiston. Las estrellas de la película comparten cómo se preparan para el papel.
How did I prepare to play Alex? I watched a lot of West Wing. Like, a lot of the West Wing. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, Sullivan's Travels, Bringing Up Baby, It Happened One Night. A lot of old Hollywood.
Initially read the script, I thought it was incredibly charming. I thought that there was a lightness to it, but definitely a multi-dimensionalism to Hendry that was particularly fascinating. I find the notion of playing someone who is very trapped by circumstance and their upbringing to be very interesting to play as an actor.
Working with Nick has been excellent. We've gone through a lot. You know, we got here a couple weeks early for rehearsals, and it's a very intimate movie, so we had to become close very fast and kind of trust each other right away, and we did. It wasn't hard. It was really just committing to the text and trusting our director Matthew, and it's great working with him because I think we have a really good banter on and off screen, which helps our characters when we are acting together.
It's been such a joy working with Taylor, and I really couldn't imagine anyone better suited to play Alex. I think the most important thing in casting Alex was to find someone who could really go tete-a-tete with me and with Hendry. This film is a two-hander, and it's all about the chemistry and the banter that you can have between the two of them. Taylor's he's such a fun-loving person, is such a joy to be around, and so much of the filming process for me is about finding a acting partner who just loves being here as much as I do.
Alex has a really big character arc throughout the film. So he starts as a very immature, privileged, chip on his shoulder kind of kid who, is forced to grow up after this cake incident. And it's really nice to watch him grow throughout, the 2 hours or so that we get to watch Hendry and Alex be together.
Hendry is very much the catalyst, I think, in a lot of ways. 2/3 of the movie is told from Alex's perspective, and a third is told from Henry's. But Alex is a much freer human being, and I think the world he lives in is much more accepting of who he is as a person, whereas this sort of archaic nature of the institution that Hendry is born into and has to present himself in every single day means that it's almost impossible for him to be who he is.
And I would also say it's unique because in a lot of LGBTQ plus stories, they're not happy endings. There's usually tragedy involved. And I think that this film kind of subverts that in a way where we think all is lost, but then by the end, we're rooting for these two guys to be together and to be kind of like the poster men for what the world can be.